Hey, MP.
See? Very good. Like that. Again. Again.
MP, let me answer a question.
Sure. What's up?
Me fez.
Us. There is Aisha, there is us, there is I, there is Cap. But there is Cap also. You forgot to mention the Cap after the I.
As I have.
Memorize na yung girl, na-forget na po na mo. Ano sila yung gotok, girl?
And a fun one tonight as we've got two of the NBA's hottest teams, Steve, squaring off.
Kevin, these guys have been on a collision course for a while. The confidence is sky high on both sides. Can't wait to see who blinks first.
So the New York starting five. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the 5 down low. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. The 11-footer. Here's Pirtle. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Picked by Randall. Here's Mr. Fundamentals playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. Sinks the triple.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's working.
He was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
Kevin, he told me he wants his guys to be in attack mode all night. I mean, right from the opening tip. He said, we haven't won against this team in 3 tries this year. I expect our guys to come out motivated. That means going full out toward the basket. Kevin, he wants that first win bad. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And here is Siakam after the three-pointer from Mr. Fundamentals.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
He lobs it up.
Clever ball movement by Klay Thompson, getting the rock to a guy with a better look.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Pirtle trying to get open. Siakam's shot is off.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
And again, no good by Toronto.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Nope. And that is a brutal turnover.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Barnes outside. Siakam against Randall. Siakam kicks to Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Over Thompson. And again, no good by Toronto.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Floats it up for Randall. And stolen by Siakam. Pass to Wallace. Pirtle with a screen on Thompson. Wallace the pass to Pirtle. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 13 points in the game. Takes it inside. And Randall throws it down.
Well orchestrated. Randall was
and the Raptors with some changes. Nick Richards comes in for Pirtle, and it's Josh Hart in for Pascal Siakam. And New York with a change here, too. Valanciunas is checked in. Now, here's Fultz. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Wallace kicks to Barnes. Lets it go from 14. Jump shot is good.
showing his touch. Barnes good from mid-range also.
The Knicks leading by 10. Thompson outside. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, covered by Barnes.
2 minutes left.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Barnes sets a screen for Wallace. That bucket in no time at all.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 15 points in the game.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here are the Raptors now, following the score by New York. Here's Barnes, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Toronto.
Believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Tyus Jones comes in for Markelle Fultz. Valanciunas with a screen on Boucher. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Quickly. And again, New York with the triple.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Boucher defending. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Back to Diallo. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
The Knicks leading by 16. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
It is nice to have a big target like Valanciunas to throw the alley-oops to.
Diallo against Barnes. And that time, also a missed shot.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And so it's the
Your Raptors.
But girl, good. Why you're not listening? You do extra movement, man. Dili ka makapokus sa imuang study.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback.
Diba, I told you already.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Toronto.
That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size, a 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
And the Knicks making a change here. Barrett's checked in. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Randall, a screen on Poeltl. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. Mr. Fundamentals in their last game against Oklahoma City was all business. He tallied 50 points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Now here's Wallace after the miss from Mr. Fundamentals. Siakam, right side. Poeltl. Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. Can you think?
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your record.
Those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes.
Fultz, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Knicks.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Toronto calls timeout. Last time they faced off, it was right here.
Matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Here's Wallace. And no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. White, wide open. He fires. No good with the triple.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's Wallace. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, defended by Poeltl. And Barrett slams it in.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Siakam. Wallace outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Wallace has got 5 points so far.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Runs in the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Beyond the arc. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. 20 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Now, here's Siakam. 27 points last game. Fultz the pass to Poeltl. Banked in off the glass. Poeltl's got 6 here in this quarter.
Just what you expect from Poeltl inside, using his size to get to a close-range shot.
Randall outside. White against Wallace. White the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
Randall against Siakam. Fultz a screen on Randall. Siakam kicks to Fultz. From the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 23. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Now here's Fultz. Passes it to Pirtle. Back to Fultz. Screen by Pirtle. Fultz dishes to Pirtle. Hard against Barrett. And that one comes up a bit short.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot by Mr. Fundamentals, no good. Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Pistons. Randall against Siakam. Back to Wallace. This one for three. That one, no good. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far...
21. The Knicks, 41.
Hello. Taking a look here now at Toronto. They've clearly taken a step back.
All right, and shifting gears to our current matchup, it's been a rough one so far for the Toronto Raptors.
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game plan. Maybe some guys were improvising when they should have been making the next pass, but hey, not looking good out there.
And that is a wrap.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Mr. Fundamentals in this game, he's been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Thompson is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Mr.
First team foul. At the line for your
at the line so far. So he comes up empty, missing both. New York leading by 20. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Barrett with a screen on Pirtle. Lob pass to Barrett. Hammers the alley-oop through.
They have to be aware of Barrett. He's solid at recognizing when it's time to go for the alley-oop.
Fultz the pass to Wallace. Pirtle sets the pick for Siakam. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. Count that bucket. Pirtle's got 11.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 25. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have it.
That was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for the Raptors. Here's Boucher, comes in for Pascal Siakam. Now here's Wallace. 5 points in the game. He doesn't hit that one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to Barrett. The shot's good.
Terrific game.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Knicks.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
And Toronto making a change here. Jones is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Randall. Now here's Fultz. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Jones looking for an opening. And he gets the whistle. 2 free.
Clay Thompson. That's his first personal foul. Substitution on the court. Shooting for New York.
Scoring breakdown for New York.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's...
Stay there lang. I get baby cry. Sit. Yung hanggang ako baby cry.
Okay, fine na ni Mama. Stay there lang. Sana, bring na ni Mama.
So they'll get the basket.
Just barely. In the air, they're committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. Diallo, a screen on Pirtle. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Can't stuff the alley-oop home.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
The Knicks making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's blocked.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 28 points for him. Floats it up for Randall. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Anytime you...
No. Isa pa ba, Ben? Isa pa ba, Ben? Isa pa ba?
Siakam against Randall. Wallace outside. No good on the three. And no good that time. And so it's the...
54. The Knicks, 60. Please give a big round of applause. Substitution on the court.
You got this. Scotty Barnes comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Wallace is checked in for Ben McLemore. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Pritchard.
Hey, I got him.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, covered by Siakam. Mr. Fundamentals, that's good. Mr. Fundamentals got 30.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Markel Fultz out there with Wallace, and it's Boucher in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Quickly the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. 2 free. It's going to be on Siakam, and he knocks down the first one.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. That might spark some.
Man.
Hello.
Ay,
ko yun mo.
Oy, saan man si Grace da? Unsa nga pan? Ay, wala. Kuan mo ginapakaon sa isda kaning sana manok. Mga laman loob sa manok. Oh. Ay, wala oy. Nas kuya da? Ah, insito passer oh.
Insito passer. Busy man. Hindi po sila po.
Ah, di. Ang gabi da. Dako dia ni. Buntis dah si Grace dai.
Buntis na si Grace.
Ngano man na?
Ano daw na? Ano man na?
Nabuyagan ni Gigi.
Unsa man ni siya oy? Sige na. Ano to nang sa tuwa ka? Oh. Apa ba nabilin dito pundador?
Sige, sige.
Sige, bye.
Bye.
Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Wallace.
And they should probably start looking to get the ball inside more. The three-pointer hasn't been there for them like it was in that first half.
And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Sinks the three-pointer.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Barnes outside. Down low. Boucher. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to Thompson. And again, New York with the triple.
There's that signature jumper Klay Thompson with the picture-perfect mechanics.
Fultz kicks to Barnes. Back to Fultz. Wallace outside. And there's the pass to Siakam. 5 on the clock. Over Valanciunas. Siakam's shot is off.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Mr. Fundamentals, that's good. Mr. Fundamentals got 9 points here in the second half. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Wallace, the pass to Boucher. Here he goes. And the dunk by Boucher.
On that drive, Chris Boucher made it look very easy.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. Now with the ability to play a soft zone, can Team Steve hide their weaker defenders?
I think it's great, Kevin, for a possession or two. And it works sometimes. But good offenses always find a weak link.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Josh Hart comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Hayes subbed in for Wallace. Fultz kicks to Boucher. It's Hart on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. With the shot. Hart, that's good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Shot clock reset for the Knicks. Thompson, a screen on Barnes. Ball stolen.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New York.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72 win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Mr. Fundamentals.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
With the teardrop and quickly with the lay-in.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Barnes outside. Off target with his 3. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Valanciunas with a screen on Fultz. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Takes it off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
So no problem for New York as
we hope you've enjoyed your visit tonight. Don't forget to grab a souvenir for the fans at home on the way out. Drive safe, everyone.
B over here, over here.
Good MP. 7 years ago.
What up, Coach?
MP, we got one heck of a matchup tonight.
Man, I know. And I can't wait to get out there and go toe-to-toe with him, too.
Well, I've been working on the whiteboard for the last couple hours, trying to figure out how to slow him down.
All right, all right.
Well, it's the time of the season when voters are weighing their options for the yearly awards. RJ, you think there should be more positional flexibility for the All-NBA and all-defensive teams?
1,000%. And I still don't have a vote, so my opinion doesn't matter. But seriously, the answer is yes. If you're talking about players' contracts, because it can affect the player's contract, they should have the ability to be the best players on the best teams, and that's what the All-NBA first team should be.
Got to get you a vote, man.
No, I'm good.
Now we'll look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got James Harden. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Tobias Harris. And then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Maxey in at the shooting guard position.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Harrell, a screen on Barrett. Leonard passes to Harrell. He got a piece of it. Here's Randall. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Barrett, a screen on Harrell. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. No good on the three. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Leonard. Harrell, a screen on Thompson. Leonard passes to Harrell. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Randall, a screen on Harrell. On the wing, Thompson. Three-pointer. And James Harden pulls it down. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. When you think of the 76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against him. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000s, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything for you.
Maxey against Barrett. Maxey passes to Harden. And Harden gets the double team. Leonard for three. The Sixers again can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Harrell defending. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Like what? Like, what is going on?
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia with it. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for them. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Here's Harden. Outside Maxey to stop the drought. Philadelphia, the rebound. And Harrell with the strong finish.
Yeah, terrific execution by Harrell. He collects the rebound and immediately goes after a shot of his own.
Randall, a screen on Harrell. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, great teamwork. Randall has a terrific connection with his teammates. Love when he goes after those alley-oops.
Barrett against Leonard. It's rebounded by New York. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Julius Randle. Grimes comes in for Thompson. And quickly subbed in for Brunson. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the middle. Here's Reed. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done. That 2020 draft was so deep. Tyrese Maxey going 21. Maxey is already a premier scorer. A steal that late in the first round.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. And that was the Mobile One drive. No resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's Harris. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
And so it looks like it'll be a switch here. Diallo's checked in. Bates Diop, he's checked in for the Sixers. A minute 42 left in the opening quarter. Tyrese Maxey, part of that loaded 2020 rookie class, Richard.
At the top of the first, Anthony Edwards, he is an absolute star. So is LaMelo. Last pick of the first round, Desmond Bane can absolutely play. Like Maxey, though, Isaiah Stewart, Sadiq Bey are great picks in that 20 area.
Here's Reed. He's averaging about 6 points per game.
Then you got to be Valanciunas is in the area. He's capable of sending your shot back.
Maxey finds Hayward. Here's Bates Diop. The three is up.
And they've had a rough opening from the field.
Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. A 38-point game for him in the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
Also doing work on the defensive end. 4 swats and very active. So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
So it's Philadelphia now. The Knicks making their last shot.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Down low. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Really taking charge of the game. Largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Maxey. No good. A bit long that time.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Guarded by Hayward. Mr. Fundamental shot is good. Give him 8 points now.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to.
Shooting it. We'll be back in a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
So, on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter, we've got James Harden. Gordon Hayward is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Montrezl Harrell, and it's Milton in at the point.
Hi, guys. Well, Mr. Fundamentals in their last game against the Raptors had a huge game. He picked up 38 points, and that was just one element of his production. He ended up with a triple-double on the night. He was dominant, and they're hoping to get more of the same from him tonight. Take it away.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Outside Harden. And stolen by Barrett. On the break. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And he comes up with a bucket.
And shooting-wise,
White, he's checked in for New York. The 76ers also with a sub. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Hayward. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Knicks? Harrell, a screen on Barrett. Leonard passes to Harrell. Can they get it? He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
Milton passes to Harris. Harrell, a screen on Randall. Harris against Randall. 6 to shoot. Harris right side. Good work defensively by White.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Randall, a screen on Harris. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 18 points for him. The kick out to White. The three is up. They get it back. And down it goes. Jam that one home. Patty. 76ers. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Harrell, a screen on White. Harden, the pass to Harrell. And Harrell with the strong finish.
And so clever in pick and rolls. Once Harrell sets the screen, he slashes to available space.
Pass to Barrett. Outside Brunson. Off target with the three.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done. And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Leonard passes to Harris. To the inside, Harrell. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
They set a pick. Throws it up high.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the second quarter. Harris misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Randall on the screen. Outside Brunson. Inside. Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randall. We could feel the floor. Shaking on that one.
The 76ers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Outside Harden. The floater. And Harris lays it up and in.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. BA?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. Harden, the pass to Harris. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
Such a versatile offensive player. Harris using his range this time to strike from the arc.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Harrell defending. And there's the lob. And it's Randall with the jam.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Hilton finds Harrell. And he's going to the line for 2.
Energy. Harrell creates free throw opportunities with how active he is.
A big group substitution here for New York. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Thompson comes in for Barrett. Grimes, he's checked in for White. And quickly subbed in for Brunson. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And he was fouled while in the act of...
Keep making them. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line, 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's the Knicks delivering the blowout. And we'll step...
Thanks for joining us. And first off, let's take a look at the players of the week. Looking at the Eastern Conference, Mr. Fundamentals.
Plenty of L-O-V-E. That's what you can do about this game. Love it, because that combination...
Switching focus now, a tremendous showing in the first half for the New York Knicks.
The offense is flowing like the Nile. They're working really well together. You have to love...
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Leonard, looking for his first basket, still in this one. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Klay Thompson is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And that's how Harrell gets his offense, being tougher and more physical than the guys trying to stop him.
Randall, a screen on Harrell. Pass to Barrett. Connects from downtown. Barrett's got 5.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
You know, only 2 players have won both MVP and 6th Man of the Year honors. Bill Walton and James Harden.
What's interesting is that they won Sixth Man of the Year at very different stages. Harden was 22 and still growing as a player, while Walton was 33 at the tail end of his career for the Celtics.
Pulls it. And it's Maxey missing.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Randall with the jam.
On either side of the pick and roll, Randall is a problem.
The 76ers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Harrell. Harden from outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Now a timeout call. New York has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Harrell defending. Mr. Fundamental shot is good. And he's got 28 now.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Brunson against Harden. Harris on the wing. Harrell the screen. Harris passes to Harrell. And it's going to be a goaltending call here.
I mean,
Substitution on the court.
Quickly against Maxey. Quickly outside to the paint. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Maxey against Quickly. To the middle. Here's Bates Diop. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And that's not going to go.
76. The 76ers. 42.
Defense. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks. That free throw's good from Maxey. You know, RJ, we've seen it for years. The final minute of a game can take up to 20 minutes of real time or sometimes longer. You think that's something the league needs to look at?
Well, the league wants to look at that, but you also have to make sure that you keep the integrity of the game. If there is strategy sure that they find that delicate balance of flow, but also allowing people to use the rules.
And the 76ers looking at who they've got. They've got Gordon Hayward, James Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Reed in at the 5, down low. No coverage that time.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Yep, count it.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position, and you still get beat.
Philadelphia's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's Gabriel. It's stolen away. Defended by Harden. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. and the layup is good. 37 points for him.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Leonard passes to Maxey. And so he draws the foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
This is where guys get hurt. They miss a lot of time, and yet there's only a 1-game penalty for the fouler. Something to look at, you think, RJ, or no?
Well, if the flagrant results in games missed due to injury, then maybe the fouler should miss more games. The only problem with that is you can see players starting to embellish on their injury in order to make sure that other people get suspended. That's how petty our league is. The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Hayward outside. Pass to Harden. Bates Diop the screen. Here's Gabriel. Jacks up a 3. And it's Mr. Fundamentals with a rebound. The 17-footer. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Bates Diop can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
To the wing on the left. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team him shoot at this point in time, triple team the dude.
Harden against Brunson. Harden misses. New York has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Knicks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And we just saw one of the greatest teams of all.
That's a foul. Sorry, I thought this was a contact sport. My bad. Gabriel at the line. 2 shots.
2 games to 1, with 1 more game to follow against this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Mr. Fundamentals.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
Gets the 3 to fall.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Milton. Yep, that one goes.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. They set the pick. There's the triple. And again, New York with the triple.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
There's 14 seconds left in the final quarter. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Gabriel. Let's go with a 3. The Knicks pull it in. From deep three-point range, offline. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
He's about to tear it up. MP, over here, over here.
What up, Coach?
MP, we got one heck of a matchup tonight.
We're in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Montrezl Harrell. Harris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harden in at the point. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Pass to Harrell. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammates shots. And does a really good job setting up the shooter.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 2 points. That one goes. Mr. Fundamentals got his second basket of the night. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 3-point game. It's tipped. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, guarded by Harris. And Randall throws it down.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, it's hard to create spacing without the threes.
Power and mobility of Randall, that combination makes it really hard to cover him on the pick and roll.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Harrell, a screen on Barrett. Inside. And Harrell slams it in.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now here's Thompson. Randall outside. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Pass to Harden. Harrell, a screen on Brunson. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Brunson finds Thompson. Passes to Mr. Fundamentals. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Mr. Fundamentals grabs the board. The Knicks leading by 5.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Now Leonard. They really needed more from him in that loss to New York. Randall against Leonard. And foul on the shots.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still.
Number 1 at the line, 2 shots.
Get that shot to go down.
The 76ers making a switch here. Reedy's checked in for Harrell. Keita Bates-Diop comes in for Tobias Harris. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Leonard. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. Now here's Milton. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. To the left wing. Outside, Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Now the pass to Hayward. And the 3 off target.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Screen by Valanciunas. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Diallo has the open look. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, here's Maxey. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Diallo.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. But as he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
52 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Knicks leading by 11. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Yep, that one goes in there. Mr. Fundamentals got 17.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
He sure is. 7 for 7 already. And he just looks to be on a different level than everybody else right now.
And Philadelphia has possession, trailing by 13. He's 36 seconds left here in the opening quarter. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And he's made all 8 of his field goals here to start the game.
He's really come out blazing, scoring with ease.
Reed the pass to Milton. And he drives in. Here's Paige Diop to the right side. 76ers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Puts up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. That's now 22 points for Mr. Fundamentals. And so it's New York.
26-8. That's the end of the first quarter with this score.
In just a minute.
8.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Hayward out there with Harris. Then it's Reed. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Mr. Fundamentals in their last game against the 76ers played some superb ball. He scored 48 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Lob pass to Barrett. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Have to be aware of Barrett. He's solid at recognizing when it's time to go for the alley-oop.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pass to Reed. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. That's the idea to close down the paint.
The Knicks making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And then for Philadelphia, Harrell comes in for Reed. And Kawhi Leonard comes in for Gordon Hayward. On the clock. Mr. Fundamentals, that's good. Mr. Fundamentals got 4 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Harrell setting the pick for Harden. Lets it go from 11. That shot misses. And New York will come the other way. We're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Here's Leonard. Following the basket by Julius Randle. Harrell setting the pick for Leonard. To the paint. And oh boy, a lot of contact.
He's the ideal guy to have coming off your bench.
With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA. Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle.
For the Knicks, Valanciunas is checked in for Randall and quickly in for Barrett. And the 76ers also making a change. Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for Harris. Now here's Milton. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Nice D from Mr. Fundamentals.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Philadelphia calls.
Can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Here's Milton.
2 minutes.
Pass to Maxey. Got a hand on it. 1:49 left in the second quarter. Thompson passes to Mr. Fundamentals. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the
First personal foul. Second team foul. Tyrese Maxey at the line. 2 shots.
Maxey hits them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
It wasn't even. And their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And I really think they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. I mean, whether they do it by running in transition or
getting to the free throw line. They don't want a repeat of that past performance.
Diallo, he's checked in for Thompson. Three-pointer. Bates Diop misses. For New York, they've gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Quickly. Puts up a three. No good that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals with 1 on the clock. And yes, it's good. Mr. Fundamentals got 12 points now in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take them.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Knicks.
Welcome. The first half is in the book.
Well, this is what I like to see. None of this is mamby-pamby little man play.
And now looking at that first half, what an impressive performance so far for the New York Knicks.
We use a lot of hyperbole around here. I can't even spell hyperbole, but I know when we use it. But it actually looks like they're doing just that. Passing drills out there. The ball movement is insane.
Us? Use hyperbole. We wouldn't do that in a million years. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Mr. Fundamentals in this game, he's been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Klay Thompson is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the 5. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. And it's Harrell missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to Randall. Another shot and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2.
First team foul. Julius Randle at the line. 2 shots.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Passes it to Harden. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, 2 shots.
For Leonard. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around. Came a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
And finally, someone scores. Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
76ers have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. And here's Harden. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Reed, and a lot of contact on that one. So
First personal foul. First team foul. Paul Reed. Substitution on the court.
it's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Milton kicks to Harrell. Back to Milton.
New York foul. Jericho. Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And the Knicks making a change here. Thompson's checked in. New York's going a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
Get there, get there.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 34. With 4 seconds on the clock, and it's in there. Mr. Fundamentals got 36.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And at the end of the third quarter,
66. The 76ers, 39.
start of the on the floor right now for the Knicks. So with Leonard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Harden. Hayward out there with Reed. Then there's Harris. And it's Maxey in at the 2 guard. Here's Harden. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. It's on R.J. Barrett.
I don't think there's anybody better than Harden at converting through contact. Superb in that area because he's crafty, he's strong, and he's skilled.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Floats it up for Randall. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Just another way Randall can beat you. Good hands for the catch and finish at the rim.
Harden outside. It's rebounded by New York. Mr. Fundamentals got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Randall throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
To the middle. And Barrett slams it in.
This is what you like seeing from Barrett. Active, engaged, looking to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Reed, a screen on Brunson. It's stolen by Barrett. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. And stolen by Hayward. Harden up top. Brunson covering.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Maxey with it. A floater. And contact on this.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Engage with the public and be heard. is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Knicks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together, win after win all year long.
Tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
This gives them some gloating room, if you will. It's a special win because now they'll finish 3-1 against them.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Mr. Fundamentals.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mr. Fundamentals, that's good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Maxey, no good. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, defended by Hayward. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Mr. Fundamentals got 41. Now, here's Maxey. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony.
On to the title!